this morning, I hope that you've come into this service with the understanding and the assurance in your heart that God is able to do anything. He is indeed able, more than able, to accomplish what concerns me today. He is able, more than able, to handle anything that comes my way. He is able, more than able, to do much more than I could ever dream. He is able, more than able, to make me what He wants me to be. And I know that within this small circle of people, there are many concerns, many concerns that face ourselves, that are face the ones closest to us, that face our extended family, our friend circle, those that surround us in our communities. And Lord, we know that He is indeed faithful and that He is able. So we're going to sing this chorus this morning, remembering all of those that need Him in a special way. And we have a few names. We want to remember Cheyenne as she goes for surgery this week. We want to remember Doug, who's in the hospital. We want to remember the Noonan family, who has faced grief and much turmoil this week. We want to continue to remember Major Bernice as she's waiting for tests. For Mildred, who is still at home waiting for tests. For Bob Sellers, who, thank God, has come through surgery and is doing well. And we want to give God praise for that. And there's many other names, I'm sure, that have not come to us to be read aloud, but God knows. You just whisper that name to Him, and He is listening, and He understands. But we have the assurance that He is indeed able to do everything. Let's sing that chorus together this morning. He is able, more than able, to accomplish what concerns me today. He is able, more than able, to handle anything that comes my way. He is able, more than able, to do much more than I could ever dream. He is able, more than able, to make me what He wants me to be. He is able, more than able, to accomplish what concerns me today. He is able, more than able, to handle anything that comes my way. He is able, more than able, to do much more than I could ever dream. He is able, more than able, to make me what He wants me to be. And Father, we know that You are indeed able. Your promises are sure, they never fail. You have promised that You will always be with us, that You will never forsake us. You've promised that You will help to carry our heavy burdens, and that You will never place anything more upon us than You know that we can bear. And Lord, we know that Your truths and Your promises have been faithful to us personally in the past. And we have the assurance that You will continue to be faithful to us. Lord, we are aware of so many people that are going through difficult circumstances in their lives in these days. They're going through health issues. They're going through sickness. They're going through grief. They're going through many unknowns. And Lord, I just pray that they would indeed reach out to you, because you are indeed the great burden bearer. And Lord, I don't know what I would do without having you in my life. And I don't know what so many people in this world do when they face struggles because they don't have you. Where do they bring them? How do they carry them? Who helps them? Lord, you are available to them. And you want them to reach out to you. So Lord, I pray for those individuals this morning that are carrying heavy burdens, for those individuals that are not in a right relationship with you, that they would indeed find themselves calling upon you in these days. Lord, for grieving families, Lord, we just ask that your promised comforter would be with them, that they would sense and know your presence in a very real and a very practical way. For those who are facing uncertain medical appointments and tests, Lord, I just pray that an overwhelming sense of peace and assurance would be upon their souls and their hearts in these days. You are with them. You understand. You care about them. And may they indeed sense that in a very real way. For those facing surgery this week, Lord, I just pray that you would be with the physicians, that you would guide their hands, that you would guide their thoughts, and that they would indeed do what's best, and that everything would come out right, that it would be successful. For those undergoing the surgery, would you indeed just help them to face it with peace and assurance that things are going to be okay, because you are indeed in control. Lord, for those who are at home and not able to be here today, Lord, I just pray that they would indeed sense and know that they are being uplifted to a God who cares and understands, that they are not alone in this, that you are there with them, and may they indeed call upon you and sense your presence. For all of us sitting in this place, for those listening, Lord, I just pray that indeed whatever cares or concerns are upon our hearts, that we would cast them upon you, that we would lay them at your feet, that we would feel a release because we have done so, and that you would help us to bear whatever we have to face in life, and that we would bear it with joy because we know that you are with us, and we know that you are carrying us along the way. Bless us as we worship this morning. Bless us as we gather and fellowship together. And may this fellowship, may this worship indeed be pleasing to you. Bring honor and glory to your name. Would it draw us closer to you, I pray, and challenge our hearts to live, to witness, to be the people that you would have us to be. I pray this in your wonderful, matchless name. Amen. We're going to sing another beautiful chorus of assurance. It says, I'm in his hands. Whate'er the future holds, I'm in his hands. The days I cannot see have all been planned for me. His way is best, you see. I'm in his hands. Let's stand together and let us sing the beautiful chorus of assurance.